you guys to the Make It Simple YouTube channel. This video is continuation to my previous video, which is learning about Python. If you didn't go through my previous video, let's go through it and come back to this video. I have given the video link in the description section. Let's right away get into the demo. So in my last video, we have learned that whenever we define the parameters for our function, we should always supply the values like this. Suppose if you're not passing the value means we'll get the error. Let's look at that. I'm just not passing any value over here. Just executing this function. See here, I'm getting this error. Let's look at this error. Like greet user missing one record positional argument last name. We refer to this as like a positional arguments, which means the position or order of this argument matters. In other words, I can say like the first argument we added here is the value for the first parameter. The second argument, like I am passing Smith again, Smith over here. The second argument is a value for the second parameter. So if we change the positional order, we will get different result. Let's take a look. What I'm doing is like I'm just removing this John over here. I'm just adding over here. Let's see. Now if I try to run this program again, see here it is printed like I Smith John. So this is the reason we refer to this argument as positional argument. They are positioned or order matters. But in Python, we also have a special kind of argument called keyword arguments. And with those, position doesn't matter. In this video, I'm going to explain about that keyword arguments only. Let me show like how it works. Now I need to pass this John as a first name, right? So here what I'm doing is like just adding the first name equal to like this, and this one as last name equal to. So this is the combination of having the parameter name followed by the value, followed by its value, and this is what we call as keyword arguments. And with this keyword argument, the position doesn't really matters. Now let's see what I'm running is. See here it's printing like John Smith. So with these keyword arguments, we don't want to worry about the order of the parameters. Now that doesn't mean we should always use keyword arguments. Most of the time we use positional arguments only, but in certain times, certain situations, like when it will be useful, like improving the readability of our code. Let's see if you see this example like greet user last name and first name. In this particular example, even if we didn't have these keyword arguments, just passing these two arguments like John Smith would be sufficient because it is easy to guess over here. Then what is the purpose of these keyword arguments? Sometimes you are dealing with the functions and you are passing some numerical values to them. In those situations, it may not be quite clear to others like what those values represent. Let me show you an example for this. What I'm doing is like I'm just defining a function for calculating the cost. I'm just making use of some function calculating the cost, and here I'm just passing some parameters or arguments over here. Like what are the argument is like? One is like total cost as 25, and the shipping cost is 5, and the discount is 1. Suppose if someone is reading this code, means they may not be sure like what this 3 value represent. In this case, we can improve the readability of the code using the keyword arguments. So what I can do is like I can prefix each value with the name of its parameter. For example, like total cost, total underscore cost equal to like this, and this one is for shipping cost, and the last argument is for discount. Now if you give this code to someone else, means they can immediately tell what this value represents. So that is the power of keyword arguments. Now one more thing you need to know about the keyword argument is the keyword arguments should always come after the positional arguments. Let me show you like what I said now. I'm just deleting this code, and what I'm doing is like I'm just removing this first name now. Now if I try to run this code, means let's see what is happening. See here it says like the positional argument followed keyword arguments. Otherwise here itself it is telling that document itself tell like positional arguments comes after keyword arguments. So when calling this function, we are supplying one keyword argument and one positional argument, and Python doesn't like this. So if you are mixing this positional argument and keyword arguments, you should always use the positional argument first and then the keyword arguments. So now in this video, the takeaway is like for most part we can use positional arguments only. But if you are dealing with the functions that take numerical values, and if it is not quite clear with the values represent, you can use the keyword arguments to improve the readability of the code. And finally, if you pass both positional and keyword arguments, your keyword arguments should come after the positional arguments only, like this. Like I'm just removing this one, and now if I add the first name over here, that's it. Like this, you need to do that one. So in this video, if you have any doubts, means you just add the comment section. I'll be very happy to help you guys. Thanks for watching my video. Have a good day.